Rick Green here, Salmon Creek Plastic Surgery. Still wearing the masks. It's still 2020. Another episode today of Meet the Medical Student. Today I'm with Emily Thorne. Emily is a third-year medical student at Washington State University that has been with us for the last couple of weeks. And every medical student takes a bit of a different path to get to medical school. I, for example, started medical school right out of college, but that was very typical at that time, years and years ago. Emily had a slightly different path. Do you want to tell us, Emily, a little bit about kind of what was, after you finished school, what was your path to medical school?
Yeah, certainly. So in undergrad, I was interested in medicine and I took pre-med courses, but I was also interested in public health and wasn't certain really which direction I wanted to go. And so after university, I joined the Peace Corps and served as a community health educator in the country of Albania for a few years, and I really enjoyed that and got some great public health experience. And at that point I thought maybe I would have a better idea of whether I was ready to enter medical school or to pursue public health. But at that point I decided I would like additional research experience, still interested in both fields, and so I moved to Boston and began working as a research assistant in clinical epilepsy. And I loved that, but that made me realize that maybe I could benefit as well from some formal public health education. And at that point I decided I did want to pursue medicine, but I wanted to integrate public health into my practice, understanding the upstream social determinants of health, and integrating that. And so I went to Boston University and got a degree in epidemiology and biostatistics, and then applied to medical school and was fortunate to be accepted at Washington State University. And so I was able to move back to the Pacific Northwest where I grew up. And
so at this point, what are you interested in as far as medicine? Do you have a specific area you're thinking about right now?
I'm leaving my options open, but I am very interested in internal medicine and potentially in a primary care setting where I could integrate some of that public health knowledge that I gained.
So you may be one of 3 people in the entire state of Washington that knows where Albania is. You want to describe where that is in the world?
Yes, so Albania is in southern Europe. It's north of Greece, a little bit east of Italy, across the water.
All right. So I don't know if any of you have been there. Do you think we should go visit Albania? Or can we leave it off our list?
Oh, you should definitely visit Albania. Yeah, I fully recommend it. There's mountains, there's beach, the terrain that you see in Greece and Italy and the cuisine as well. It's a nice fusion of those and has its own twist.
All right, so what's your favorite Albanian meal to have?
That's a really good question. Well, they grow Mediterranean food there, and so really any salad is amazing. All of the individual vegetables have so much flavor to them. I really like eggplant dishes as well. Yeah, so those are probably my favorite.
And if you were a man, for example, what would a man eat in Albania? I don't think I'd go for the salad. What would I maybe eat?
So many people are subsistence farmers and have livestock, and so really any meat is also, and cheeses are all fair game as well.
Okay, I actually do like salad, but I just can't believe that every Albanian eats only salad.
Definitely not. There's a variety of food.
So the Albanians are the thinnest people in the world, apparently. Well, thanks for sharing that, Emily. Yeah. That's very interesting. And you know what's I think hopefully you're finding as you meet some of these different medical students that are coming to work with us, is that everyone has a little bit different story. It's not just send in 2 box tops and you're a doctor. So thanks for sharing your story with us today, Emily. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks.